All right, we are here at our Hot Mess Meal Prep event. We are going to go through the menu and the shopping list that we provided in the event, and it might not be pretty, but we're just going to do our best as I sit here slinging around a measuring cup. I'm going to talk about the cheesy, I don't even remember the name of it, cheesy caprese chicken quinoa casserole. It's a great one. I'm actually not even going to put it in the oven right away. I'm going to put it together, put it in the pan, and then put that in after I do some other stuff. So, and then after that, Megan will talk about the fajitas. So right now, I'm going to mix up, it calls for heating up a saucepan with a few different things. So that's what I'm going to mix up right now. I have most of my things pre-measured, but I did not do this. So these are the crushed tomatoes, and it's probably 2 cups in this. And put those in the saucepan. And a lot of time, yeah, definitely not the whole can. So I bet there's a whole nother cup in there. And then it's 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So we're gonna slap that in there. And what I was saying is I don't usually have things prepped way ahead of time. I try to do things in stages, and I don't do things in any kind of meticulous order. So this is all what you have time for. Even if it's just one of these dishes, it makes life a little bit easier. Okay, so that is that. I apologize, I don't remember. Oh, the balsamic vinegar. Oh my God. And if you have never had this dish, it's actually really good. My husband is very picky and he likes it a lot. And then whenever we have leftovers, I eat them for my lunch. And that's kind of what I do. I'm totally having a mom brain right now. Tablespoon. And just a little dash of that. And then we're going to heat that up as I go over to the oven. Where my oven is through the hot mess.
Sorry, I'm so loud over here.
All right. All right, we're going to heat that up. And then we have the bowl. I already had grilled chicken cut up into cubes. And for the quinoa, it calls for cooked quinoa, and I got these in a case at Costco. So if you are a bulk shopper, this was a great way. Yes, girl. This was a great way to save time because quinoa can be like a step where you're like, I don't even want to make that recipe because I have to make quinoa. Yeah, can you check on your siblings, please? Getting crazy in there. I have a 13-year-old, a 10, almost 11-year-old, a 5.5-year-old, and a 3-year-old. The 3 older ones are girls, and the youngest one is a boy. And the 2 young ones are in the other room, and they are not pleased with each other. Okay. So then, I apologize. And then I have the Parmesan cheese, which is a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, which I already did. A 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. And then we're gonna mix that up. And when that sauce is ready, we're just gonna mix those together. And literally, like, you mix those together, put them in a prepared pan, good to go. Like, totally good to go. It says 375. Again, I'm gonna put it in afterwards. So we don't need to worry about that temperature right now. I have my oven set to 400 for the pan meal that we're going to be doing, but I'm just going to try to clear some of this stuff away because, okay, when this tomato sauce I'm gonna add in the cream because it says to add in the cream after that's warmed. And then we will do that. So Megan, where are you right now with your prepping? 1 second.
Where am I where?
My husband and daughter just got home. I mean, you can come in and say hi. Hello. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm just finishing up my cheesy quinoa casserole, but I prepped all the fajita stuff earlier. This is like literally the easiest recipe ever on earth. So basically you get some kind of meat, steak, chuck roast, whatever, from the grocery store, about 2 pounds or so. Put it in a plastic bag with olive oil, some water, and the fajita seasoning, either homemade or I use these McCormick's organic fajita seasoning. It has some maybe not awesome ingredients like maltodextrin, but it saves a lot of time. If you want to make the fajita seasoning yourself, it's super easy, and it's mostly spices that you have in your pantry. So chili powder, cumin, paprika, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, red pepper flakes, and salt and pepper. I have made it before myself. In my experience, it does not keep very well. It gets clumpy in these in Pennsylvania where the climate changes and it's hot and cold and hot and cold and humid. So if I'm going to make it, I'll half the recipe and just use that amount, and then make it again for next time. This time I was in a rush, so these little packets. Put that in a plastic bag with the meat, throw it in your fridge. And then I cut up some peppers and onions. I used half of an orange pepper, half of a yellow pepper, and a whole red pepper, and then a whole red onion. And then I am going to keep that in my fridge until Tuesday. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to just dump that all into the slow cooker with a jar of salsa. And I'm going to cook it all day. And then I'll shred up the meat when it's all ready and serve it on either a salad or in a lettuce wrap, or my kids will eat it on tortillas. And we do like shredded cheese, cut up jalapeno, salsa, sour cream, and either guacamole or just chopped up avocado.
Nice. Now, did you say you put
Taco Tuesday-ish recipe that we like to do?
Did you say that you put any water in with the meat? I didn't hear what you said at the beginning. I'm sorry.
I use like a little bit of olive oil, maybe like a quarter cup, and then just enough water so that the whole meat is covered with the marinade.
Okay.
So that is that.
Right now. All right. And now, so you don't put them all together until you're ready to throw that in the crock pot?
I haven't tried it marinating the vegetables with the meat before. I did them separately. Okay. That's how I've always done it, because they cook in there all day with the meat and everything. Right. I don't want them to start out mushy.
Right.
So it turns out really well doing it this way. So that's just how I do it.
I like it. All right, I'm just dumping my sauce into the chicken and quinoa and cheese. So that's kind of why we are sharing what we're doing here, because Megan might do something differently than I do, and I see how she's doing it. I'm like, oh, I like that way better than I was thinking about doing it. So we're just trying to share ideas and ways to make things taste better and make them easier. So and that's a great tip about the mushiness, because my husband does not like, I really don't care about texture, but my husband is super picky about the texture. So if I were to give him mushy food, that would not be good.
Until he's old and has no teeth. Anyway.
That's right. Then he's going to be fine with it. He's going to be totally fine with it. All right, I just want to put the meat in here. With the seasonings. So I got a little packet too. What brand is this? Simply Organic. Not sure where everybody shops, but this is from just a regular grocery store. They have like the natural food aisles. And I used skirt steak. Oh my gosh, what is happening to my hair? What is happening to my hair? Oh, that's cool. Okay. So it just kind of like mixes up in there. This bag is not doing its job, this bag holder. Have you seen these? Aren't these so cool?
Oh, what's that? A little stand?
It's a little stand for your bags.
That's amazing.
The kids use it to put their snacks in it, like if they're being fancy.
Oops. Does the cheese go on top of the tomatoes on this one, or what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't finish that step. I apologize.
Okay.
I was just trying to get the beef out of my face. Let me just dump the beef and then. It's gonna get ugly. Oh, it's working. Oh my gosh, okay. All right. Just gonna throw that to the side. I'm gonna get the pan. It is a little different when you're trying to explain while you're doing it, because usually it's just like I'm just wandering around the kitchen.
I know. I feel like I would be more like Fiona naturally, but I'm not.
No.
Not at all.
Next time we'll get our Giada on. Right, so I'm just gonna pour this. I buttered my dish. I'm just gonna pour this in. You can't even see because you can. I was trying to. Let's move the cheese. Get all this stuff in. Okay. And then I just mix that around to make it flat. And then I just do sprinkle these on. And add the extra cheese. And it doesn't have to be like 1 cup and you split it. You can put a little extra cheese depending on what your family likes, but we just tried to keep it a little bit healthy with the recipe. Okay, and then the last touch would be the basil. So I don't know if you guys have seen those things from Whole Foods. This looks like a wilted, sorry little plant. They're a little sorry. So what I'm going to do is just take a few of these leaves, and I don't even chop them with a knife or anything. I just kind of, put them on. What? So they can see what I'm doing instead of seeing my face, and they can't see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Okay, your daddy can take you outside in a minute, honey. We will. Yeah. Sorry, it's getting loud in here. You guys go in the other room, please. Okay, so oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. Can you guys see this? Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. I really like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Leslie, will your kids eat this?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Yeah, because it's got the cheese and the chicken, and it's almost like a pasta dish a little bit. You know, they might be freaked out by the basil. But they all love the smell of basil, maybe not the taste. So I don't put that much on. Oh my gosh, Bella. I'm just taking a picture. All right. Now, I'm just going to clear some stuff out of the way. And what do you have? What do you have ready to go next? I could do the buffalo chicken or the sheet pan.
I have the sheet pan on my oven.
Awesome.
Ready to go.
Yeah, talk about
my chicken's in the crock pot for the buffalo chicken.
All right, so you talk about the sheet pan, and then I will do the buffalo chicken.
Okay. So I pre-chopped all this because I don't want to be talking and chopping at the same time. I would like to keep all my fingers. So here is our sheet pan. I had to use 2 separate pans because I didn't have a big enough one. We have chopped up broccoli, chopped up sweet potatoes, chopped up bell pepper. I added some onion, and I used just a mild Italian turkey sausage. Chopped that up in a giant bowl with some olive oil, some garlic, salt and pepper, and then I used a Cajun seasoning for this one. I really like the spiciness with the sweet of the sweet potato. And my kids are okay with a little spice, so we're going to try this. Mash it all together and then put it on a sheet pan. Bake it for about 20 minutes or so at 400, flipping it over to make sure that it's evenly cooking. One thing that I totally recommend to you guys, I just got these a few months ago, are these little risotto silicone things for your
I haven't gotten them.
They are amazing. They come in a pack of a bunch of different sizes. This is the smallest one. But if you just line your sheet pan with it, dump everything on it, and then nothing sticks to it, and you don't have to scrub your sheet pan for hours. You're looking at my boobs. The lack of them. You don't have to scrub your sheet pan for hours after you're done cooking. They're perfect.
I use foil, and I much rather use something that I can reuse rather than foil.
Yeah, they're awesome. And they just roll up in a nice little roll in the bottom of your pantry.
Love it.
This is toss these in because my oven is ready.
Nice. I'm just going to show you what I did. I was lazy, and I bought this already cubed sweet potato. So I'm just going to throw that right on here. Love sweet potato.
Oh, I guess I should set a timer.
Nice. Now, I did not cut my sausage yet, so I'm going to put this to the side and do that after I explain the buffalo chicken. So this is literally the easiest thing ever. I pre-cooked my chicken in the pan and shredded it. And, you know, whatever works for you. Some people like the Instant Pot. Some people like to bake it. I think the crock pot makes it nice and shreddable. Shreddable. So I'm just going to tilt my screen down. See the mess I'm making. And literally, it's 3 ingredients. Hot sauce of your choice, whatever you want, and Greek yogurt. And this, and then when you couple that, like if you've ever been out and you've had wings with celery and blue cheese, this gives you that taste. It's amazing. I already have the celery cut up because I think my husband and daughter are going to be hungry when I'm done this. So they're going to be tasting this. My husband loves this, especially when he's watching football, which he will be tonight. Even though the Eagles aren't playing, he still watches the other team. And I'm sorry, I forgot the measurement because they're on the page. And the hot sauce is really up to you. Don't like add a little bit, taste it, see how you like it, because you can never take it out. But you can always add more. And I feel like the first time I added it, it wasn't enough, so I added more. It's a half a cup of the yogurt. That right now. And this is not precise, so this is literally what I'm doing. I'm gonna slap that in there, and it actually, I think I made more. So when I stir that up, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be enough. You want it to be nice and moist. You don't want dry, nasty chicken. Yeah, totally need more. So this is all like eyeball. I think I put, instead of 3 chicken breasts, I put 4. I knew that would be popular in the house. With 6 people, sometimes we have to make the recipes a little bit bigger, a little larger. And then it just looks like a dip. Like you can make it, some people like to make it on sandwiches, a wrap. You could use a lettuce wrap. You can use cabbage rolls. I like to just have it in a little bowl. I put it in little servings. And then I dip it with celery. Like I just take this piece of celery, not like that, but I take the piece of celery and I just eat it just like that. So I'm gonna add. What kind of do you have a favorite hot sauce? Do you guys use hot sauce, Megan?
We are using just like a Frank's Red Hot sauce, I think. Yeah, just the Frank's original hot sauce. Sometimes we get the buffalo one.
Okay.
But this one's good.
Yeah. A little hole in it. That's not gonna cut it. So last time I did it, about 1/3 cup, but then I added more. So it's more like more than 1/3 cup. And then it looks like that like the orange covering of the buffalo chicken wings. And it smell like when you smell it, it tastes like it's being combined with the blue cheese. And it's really good. And I'm just going to show you, it doesn't look very pretty right now, but it's so good. And it doesn't sound very good either. It's kind of slimy sounding. I'm just going to show you. Can you even see that?
Looks good. I wish I had smell-o-vision over here. Do you eat it cold or do you heat it up ever?
I eat it cold, but I mean, I guess you could heat it up, right? Add a little cheese on top, make it a little dip, like a real dip. But
I usually make the really bad one that has like tons of cheese in it, so this will be so much better.
Really good. And then just add a little bit of cheese, and it's like perfect. Yeah, totally. And this is the yogurt that I used is plain. It's actually whole milk yogurt, but you can use no fat yogurt or whatever you want to do. And that's just a better option than cream cheese or something like that, or blue cheese. And I think that's it. Was there anything else that you did earlier to get ready?
No, I didn't. I have one more meal that I'm making this week just because I needed something else, and it's like a turkey chili where you just dump everything in the crock pot, and that's it.
Nice. I think that's it. I mean, that was super quick, 30 minutes, and we just threw together 4 different meals, and that's going to give us actually way more than 4 meals. So what we're going to do after this is we're going to be sharing some dinners for next week. So everybody can keep a lookout for that tomorrow. We're going to send out something, that we all enjoy in our families. So some of Megan's favorites, some of my favorites, and then that's it. Hopefully you guys make something. If you do make anything, definitely send it to us. And we'll be doing, Sean, you get a prize because you came on live. So yeah, other than that, Sean, do you have any questions? If you don't have to say anything. We'll just end it. Yeah. What do you think, Megan? We're good?
I think we're good.
This was fun. I'm ready for the week.
I know, me too. It's awesome. Now all I have to do is clean up this mess and then read a book
There you go.
or probably fold laundry and get everybody ready for the week. But
All that stuff. Do your kids have school tomorrow?
what?
Are your kids off tomorrow?
They are, yeah.
Yours.
So no lunches tonight, thank goodness.
No lunches.
Woo.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks everybody. And if you catch this on the recording, then just let us know what you think.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to stop the recording.